Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a while since I have covered Velodrome. I think it has been over 20 days or something like 22 days. So again, we are taking a look at Velodrome and what is going on with Velodrome overall. So first of all, let's start with the latest news. So I think the first biggest news, or you can say the AMA was with mode, as you can see here. So we had Velodrome, again Optimism, so that was pretty good one for Velodrome, I think. After that we had some surface stream improvements to Velodrome, so that was pretty good. So they had some new features, so that includes the slipstream pool deposit range now includes the dollar value amounts, making it easier to adjust the price range and monitor it. So that was, I think, pretty good. And they also had self-stream position now reflect the APR dynamically, and they had depositing into slipstream pool now renders a chart with liquidity distribution. So I think that's pretty good, as you can see here. Overall, nothing big but significant improvements to the slipstream, pretty good. After that we had, okay, just a second, my laptop is on the very it's okay, so I'm back. So after that we had some updates from the Velodrome on super chains and layer 2, as you can see here. As of now, Velodrome is actually live on 3 super chains. We have Optimism, Mode Network, and Build on Bob. And if you look here, we have more than 3, of course. We have, I think, Linear, we have World chain, World Coin chain, we have Lisk as well. We have I don't remember this one's name, but again we have Frex layer 2 as well. So Velodrome is going to launch on these in the future, so I think that is going to increase demand for the Velo in the future. After that, basically Optimism actually gave a story about why Optimism is not a layer 2, and the summary is that Optimism is not a layer 2 and they cannot scale Ethereum with just one chain, so they are building super chains to scale the Ethereum. So that's pretty good, as you can see here. And Velodrome is building the MetaDex record to grow interoperable network of super chains and applications. So that means Velodrome is going to be the MetaDex, or the only one DEX for these layer 2s. Of course, on the base we have Aerodrome, so Velodrome is not going to launch on base, but still it's going to launch on other chains, so that's pretty good, I think. After that we have some pretty good news for Velo, as you can see here. Moonwell actually added Velodrome, so that's pretty good for Velodrome, as you can see here. Velodrome is a next generation AAM designed to serve as a central liquidity hub for super chains. The Moonwell community is now able to lend and borrow Velo on Optimism, so that's pretty good, I think, for Velodrome. And Moonwell is one of the biggest DApps on there, so that's pretty good, I think, overall. And after that, last but not least, we have some big feature coming up on Optimism, and that means that is also going to give a big boost to Velodrome. So basically, Superchain, I think Optimism is building central hub for superchains, and Velodrome is trying to become central hub for liquidity, so that's pretty good. And thanks to the upcoming interoperability plans by Optimism, Velodrome will expand its gauges to multiple OP stakes layer 2s, offering top tier liquidity provision and superior trading experience. So they are going to implement all of these chains to Velodrome, so that is going to give a pretty big boost to the Velodrome, so that's pretty good, I think, overall. So let's look at some stats of the Velodrome. So first of all, we have this Velo token lock, as you can see here. In the past 2 to 3 epochs, or in the past 2 to 3 weeks, it has not been that much, as you can see here. We barely are hitting 1 million, as you can see, Velodrome daily lock, so that's not good. So that's not good for Velodrome. But the volume was pretty good, as you can see here. The Velodrome did actually ended up hitting over 241 million in volume, so that was pretty big one, as you can see here. That was one of the biggest week, I think, from the past weeks. As you can see here, we did not have that much volume, but we just had a volume in epoch 114, as you can see, so that was pretty good for Velodrome, I think. Again, after that, let's look at the TVL. So I think as of now the big problem that Velodrome is facing is basically Optimism is losing its DeFi. As you can see here, as of now Optimism has lost a lot, and it has even lost its top 10. As you can see here, we have Soi overtaking Optimism, we have Hyperliquid, even Scroll is ahead of Optimism now, so that's not good for Optimism. And if you look at the Optimism's values, as you can see, Velodrome is down 20%, so that is a big decrease. And if we look at individual, if we look at TVL by chain, as you can see here, it did actually lose some of the TVL on Mod as well as some on Bob, but the most of it has lost is on the Optimism, so that's not good for Velodrome. Overall, it does have a TVL of around 86 million, but I think it has lost a lot. As you can see here, it did actually ended up hitting 180, but now we are down to 86, so that's not good. And I think that is one of the reasons why Velo token has lost a lot in the past, as you can see here. So again, we have more stats. As you can see here, we have if you look here, active users in 30 days are down by 48%, so that's not good. And again, weekly active users are also down, as you can see, so that's not good as well. But the volume did go up, so that was, I think, pretty good for Velodrome overall. But I think the volume was mostly selling happening on various, I think, Optimism ecosystem, so that's not good for the Optimism. But Velodrome did see a pretty good volume, as you can see, but active users have gone down by a lot, as you can see, so that's not good, I think, for Velodrome as well as Optimism. After that, let's just try to look at its price and see what is happening here. So if you look here, this is a weekly chart of Velodrome, as you can see, and it is not doing that good, as you can see here. And if we just use February retracement from here, from its lowest, which was, I think, around 3 cents, and if you look here, we are actually down to, I think, more than golden value, and I think we are around 80% or even 90%, I think. So if it does go up from here, I think it will most likely end up hitting at least something like 4.5 cent is a possibility, because I don't think that we have any other way to go up before hitting this level. And I think once it does hit this level, it will probably recover. But this demand zone seems to be pretty interesting, so I think we actually have to retest here. We already did retest, as you can see here, but again, I think a second retest would not be a bad. But still, if you are planning to buy Velodrome, I think this may be one of the best entries you can get for Velodrome, which is around 5.3 and 4.6 cent, as you can see here. And as for going up, we have to wait for some news, and as of now it does not seems like they have any news coming up. So if they do announce something like more layer 2s, or if they do implement more layer 2s, I think the Velo token will most likely pump, but we will have to wait for that news as well before it comes out. But as of now, I think overall it depends on BTC, and BTC is actually holding 59 to 60k. So if the BTC does go above 65k or even above 70k, Velodrome of course will most likely pump right back around somewhere 10 cent or even 17 cent is a possibility. But if the BTC does go down, I think we are going towards 5.3 or 4.6 cents. So this was it. I hope you liked the video. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.